What's going on, guys? How you doing today? My name is Weldon, and you're watching the Weldonators Amputee Journey. Yeah, I brought that back just now. That's all good. I haven't used it in a long while, so because I was using it every video and it kind of got old and edit, and I was like, man, they're probably getting, if I'm getting tired of hearing it, they're probably getting tired of hearing it. But I just brought it back, y'all. What's up, my cyborg friends and family? So right now, what I'm doing is my big snap-on toolbox when I was a mechanic working on cars in the shop. What I'm doing now is I am kind of, in a way, I still do work on cars at home and stuff like that, my own vehicle and stuff like that whenever I need to do something. But I'm not really using it as much as I would like to. I still got all my tools there, my air compressor tools, everything, screwdrivers, all my good stuff. But I can consolidate a lot of that and actually turn it into my scooter and e-bike box as well. So I can have my scooter stuff, my tools for working on cars in there. Because I want to use those tools, same tools that I use on my cars to work on the PEVs as well. Sorry, on the PEVs as well. So I figured, why not consolidate a lot of my tools, re-oil my drawers, because my accident was in October, be 19 years. It's been just over 18 and a half, I want to say. October 13th of 07 was the accident. So anyways, it's been over 18 years. And even when I had it in the shop, I never oiled my my slides for my drawers. So as you can see right here, make sure y'all can see this. I'll show you with this drawer here. Oops. Oh, they don't really open and slide as well. I've got to kind of put some muscle behind it. So I was like, you know what? I need to redo my drawers because I just did this side right here. And check it out, y'all. Like butter. Slides like nobody's business now. Instead of having to actually put some muscle behind it to open and close it. Here's another, this was a tough one right here. So I figured, why not go ahead and lube them up, since I'm gonna go and turn it into a scooter drawer, and I gotta do the drawer, take the drawers and stuff out of the drawers anyways. So what I'm using to do my drawers to make them slide easier is WD-40, the silicone quick dry. Just in case I didn't see that. This guy right here. I hope y'all. WD-40 silicone quick dry. So I'm willing. I agree. I take all my drawers out. The ball bearings in it. These guys right here. I order oil. The slide back here. There's a slide within a slide. So the ball bearings on the back side, you can't really get to them except the little crease. So I sprayed it up in there like that. Originally, back in the day, when I was first greasing it up, I was actually using what's this stuff here? Chassis grease, multi-purpose chassis grease. Yeah, and it kind of worked, but it never got the real slide back from when it was a brand new box. But with this stuff, dude, like it's a brand new box again. When I bought it back, oh Lord, I don't even know when, dude. So 07 was my accident, probably maybe 05. So I've had this box in this box here since 05. I probably need to take these out, but they're sliding really well still. But this one right here is getting gunky and mucky. So I took everything out and just re-greased them back up. So now she's working like new again. So what I'll do is I'll bring her back here in a little bit to show this other side. I'm gonna put these drawers back in first. And then once these drawers are in, I'm gonna take these out over here and I'll show what's open, how to do that stuff. It's super easy, but I want to definitely get to the point where I can show what I'm putting in the box. So that way y'all know it's gonna go down, go in here. That way all my stuff is together. The only thing I'm not putting in here is my chargers. I don't want nothing electrical being out here. I don't want the weather getting to them, messing them up. I keep those inside since I charge the scooters inside and stuff like that. So yeah. All right, guys. Bring y'all back in a second. Later. All right, guys. Let me bring y'all in a little bit. Okay, bring y'all down. Just a scunch. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna take out the drawers. So what we do is, I'll do this later on because I'm gonna need help with that one because it's a pretty big one. So we're gonna pull this out right here. So we'll slide this out right here like this. As you can see, it's not very easy to slide still. Pull that pin down. This pin right here will pin up and that pin down. It should come out. All right, I'm gonna bring y'all back, okay? All right, yeah, that was That drawer was a pain, but it came out. All right, guys, I'm gonna show you how to do it on the second one. Since I did the first one, the clip was actually really weird on it, so that's why I wanted to bring out back. So if the clip is the same one on this one, I know what to do. Like I said, we're gonna pull out, this is my pliers drawer. The first one was my screwdriver drawer. This is all my pliers that I have right here. All different kinds of pliers. That way y'all can see what's going on in the drawer here. As you can see, there's all my pliers and stuff like that. Like I said, this first drawer is all screwdrivers. This one's all pliers. All right, cool, this one is different. Pull that clip down, this one up, and then how do I get ashes in here? These are plastic pieces, that's weird. And then you kind of, once you get that done, push back in. If it's not working right, start over. Push this one down, this one up, and then kind of, okay, yeah, see how tough it is, y'all? I gotta oil this bad, dude. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. That was really weird. There's a bunch of plastic pieces up in here that I have no clue where they come from because I don't have plastic on my toolbox. That's what's really weird. I hope I didn't get that fan air right there. All right, y'all. I'm gonna bring y'all back because I gotta change the battery here in a second and I don't want it to go out on me. But I'm gonna go get the battery, change it up, and bring y'all back for some more of this good stuff. All right, y'all, cool. We are back now. I get a new battery. We got plenty of time to chill and kill. So, okay, like I was saying, this top drawer, that was my drawer for screwdrivers. The second drawer was pliers. Now we're gonna go into this next drawer, which is gonna be my electrical drawer. Not a miscellaneous, it really isn't. I never really did electrical work because I never felt comfortable doing that. I got a drawer for some miscellaneous stuff, but I never did fully electrical stuff. And as you can see, again, this drawer is a pain in the butt to pull. It has electrical stuff into it and some bodywork stuff for it. This was like a miscellaneous drawer, but it's still a good drawer, but I'm gonna consolidate a lot of this so I can put some stuff in there for my scooters. So we're gonna go ahead and pop this one up, put this one down. Okay, this is, all right. Again, I'm gonna bring out back because this is being a pain in the buttocks, and I don't wanna break something trying to squeeze it out or force it out. So I will bring out back. What I'll do is I'll bring out back when I start oiling the slides. So I'll see you doing that. All right, got all the drawers out, and that was a freaking pain, dude. They were like locked in there. I had to jimmy them out a little bit because they were pretty sticky, icky up in there because, again, like I said, I haven't oiled these in over 18 years. And that'll tell you something right there. Being out in the garage and the weather and stuff like that. Granted, not outside in the weather, but in the garage and the weather, the humidity change and everything can make ball bearings and the stuff get really tight. Well, those drawers are really tight. So let me show y'all what I got going on here. First of all, these are my drawers. Again, there's the electrical drawer right there. This drawer right here was my cycling drawer whenever I was qualifying for Team USA. So all my extra cycling parts and different stuff I switched out throughout the years of racing and stuff to make it faster, better, more smooth, just an overall better bike to keep up with the guys I'm having to qualify against that are already on Team USA. That's what that drawer was. Then I've got my drawer with all my pliers and stuff like that, I was telling y'all earlier. And power tools, like my Makita drills and stuff like that, my oil filters for different vehicles whenever I was a mechanic, my power probe, my torque wrench, just different stuff there. Over here was my drawer for all my compressor tools and stuff like that, and hammers and stuff like that, some grease guns. So all the car mechanic stuff on the tools there for getting the big stuff up and tight stuff up. All my screwdrivers are right there, all different ones and stuff like that. That's what that drawer was. Then I come over here, we've got another miscellaneous drawer, y'all. So this is gonna be easy to do here. The cycling drawer that I showed y'all a second ago, all those boxes and stuff in there, I'm gonna get rid of a lot of those boxes because I don't need them anymore. There's no extra parts in there. All the parts on the bike, those are just new parts that I bought for the bike and everything. So I'm gonna end up throwing a lot of those boxes away. Not all of them because I can use some for my scooter and electric bike and stuff. But this drawer here was just a miscellaneous drawer. It has a bunch of ties into it and stuff like that, hand cycle stuff, bars from my Wolf King GT Pro, bars from my track bike, just a bunch of random stuff that's up in here. Brake fluid for my scooter. End up turning that drawer into the scooter drawer for sure. The drawer with all the bike boxes and stuff like that from all the parts I bought and everything throughout the years, that's gonna become another scooter drawer as well. That's gonna be that right there. We'll bring out back here in a second to show y'all the slides, how sticky they are and compared to how smooth they're gonna be. Y'all saw in the drawer I've already done. Y'all see how smooth they roll, they slide. Man, that's a tough one. How smooth they slide. So let me share this real fast since I got y'all right here. I'm gonna put y'all back up top. There we go. We gotta hold y'all. All right, got y'all zoomed in now. So let me bring y'all down here and check this out. This guy, the ball bearings right here. Yeah, the ball bearings right here that you see. Those guys, they should slide back and forth without me having to touch them. They don't even have to really move them with my thumb and put some force behind it to slide them. So as you can see, that's how tight they are. They're really stiff and stuck on the freaking slides. I'm about to show here in a second what I'm doing to get them loosened up. Working really nice. For the meantime, I'm gonna turn the fan back on to get some airflow going in here, because as you can see, I'm glistening. So yeah, it's kind of warm in here, even though it's only, what is the temperature today? Right now we're looking at, oh Lord, right now it is 87 degrees Fahrenheit. Feels like 90 degrees Fahrenheit, so in the garage it's gonna be a lot warmer. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna get everything set up here. Get a slide lubed up, bring y'all back and show what it looks like, how it's supposed to slide compared to how it's sliding now. All right, guys. All right. Here we go. Got everything wiped down in here, nice and clean. So I wanted to show this. This is what I was talking about. See how like much it takes, how much muscle you gotta kind of put behind it, behind this slide to get to the slide. That's not how it's supposed to work, y'all. That's not good. What I'm gonna do is I take, oh, here it is. It's right here. You take your WD-40 silicone quick dry, pull this rail all the way out right here, and then back in here there's ball bearings on the bottom side of the rail that you gotta oil up first, because otherwise you're only getting half of it, which is these guys right here. That's the front half. The back half is right there, which is what you really gotta get to. There. So then you take this, actually I'm gonna get the top drawer since I'm here right now, and I have to rewrite the bottom down again so that way it's nice and clean down there, because I'm about to get all kinds of fluid back there from this right here. And what I do usually is I'll go over it twice just to make sure it's good to go, and spray it really well. I'm not really worried about nothing in back there because I'm gonna wipe it down again like I said. So now that I got the top rail on both sides on that one then, so there we go, there's that. I didn't do that on the other side, but I'm pretty sure it got down there. Anyways, so I spray this top rail. I go over it twice to make sure it's nice and lubed up. Now what I'll do is take the rag and drape it underneath here like this, so that way when it drips, it won't really drip on me, it'll drip on the rag, because it's gonna get kind of drippy. It really will. So now, as y'all can see y'all can see me right there. Do it nice and chill, so it's nice and steady. There's that one. 1 and 1. This will be number 2 and 2. And then some of y'all may think I'm doing this little excess right now, but that's okay. So like I said, it's been over 18 years since I've actually oiled these guys. Now, look at that. Such a different roll slide, y'all. Such a difference. See, look at that bell bearing right there. Look at that slide right there. It's not bouncing back and forth like it should. Oh, I kicked y'all, my bad. I turned that fan off because I'm feeling it was loud for y'all. So like I said, watch the ball bearing slide right there. It now slides like it's supposed to. All the way in. Yeah, all the way, everything slides like it's supposed to now. Check that out. Nice and smooth. So unlike this one right here, to where I've got to actually push it in, and that ball bearing doesn't even slide at all. So that's the huge difference, y'all. I know y'all can see that. I know y'all can see that right there. That's a huge difference, y'all. Big difference. That's why this box will be ready for the scooter stuff whenever I'm done with oiling everything up and greasing everything up and consolidate all my drawers to where they need to be. I'll probably consolidate, I don't know, but I definitely know the bottom drawer and then the cycling drawer, those two will be consolidated, and also my electrical drawer too. That way I'll have room for my stuff. But as of right now, I have no room at all out here for that, and I want to have room for it out here. But anyways, that's what I'm doing here, y'all. I'll bring y'all back whenever all the drawers are back in, and that way I can see like how, look at this, dude. This is ridiculous. I've got to actually hit the slide to get it in with the palm of my hand. And like this one here, she goes in like she's supposed to. All right, y'all, bring y'all back in a little bit. Thank y'all for joining me on this and keep me company, because otherwise I'd be lonely. All right, guys, we are done with the rails now. Check this out. Like they're supposed to slide. That's how they're supposed to do it there, like that, guys. Boom. That's how they're supposed to slide. Just like that. So now that I've got that the way it's supposed to be, I'm gonna put the drawers back in, wipe down the whole bottom again, make sure all the the liquid from the WD is all dried up, or not dried up, but it's gonna be not dripping in the back. Then I'll put the drawers back in, and then we will actually do the, sorry guys, I'm still seeing stuff as I'm doing stuff. Then whenever I got that all cleaned up, then we'll put the drawers back in, and I'll show you how they slide a lot better than they were before. Almost done with this project. It's taken so far, I think, an hour to 2 hours maybe to do the, yeah, about 2 hours, 11, 12, 1, no, 3 hours. Just get this situated to where I can do the drawer, put the drawers in and start getting organized. So yeah, it's taking some time, but it's been a good time. It needed to be done. I've just been slacking off. I've been procrastinating, putting it back behind everything else. So I'm like, man, I don't want to go out there and do that, but I know I need to go out there and do that. So instead of keep on procrastinating, today was a perfect day. The weather's perfect. It couldn't be better. Now let me wipe this down on the inside. We'll put the drawers back in one by one. Then after the drawers are in, organize them and go from there, and I'll show you where everything's gonna go. All right, guys, just for the heck of it. Yeah, this drawer needs to come out still. The top drawer, that one needs to come out because this is sticky, icky. So I need to take it all the way out and juice up those bearings too. So that will be a later on situation because that's gonna be a heavy drawer and a big drawer. So I'm gonna need some assistance with that one. All right, y'all, I'll see you in a second. And I may not bring y'all back for this one because y'all have seen everything else and there's no reason to bring y'all back for one drawer. That's the toolbox for right now, but I will definitely bring y'all back whenever I put stuff in it to organize it. See y'all later on for the organization. All right, guys. Finish up the drawer. The only drawer I've got left to do is this top one here. As you can see, it's still pretty hard to get open. So this is why I gotta do this one here. And this is how the drawers are supposed to open up right here. I'm gonna bring y'all down a little bit right there. Check this out. Supposed to slide open like that. Slide close like that. Oh, I don't want to slam it like that, but it's supposed to slide just like that. Nice and smooth. Before, it was like that. Now I don't have to do a workout just to open up my drawers anymore like I used to. So as you can see, guys, oh my bad, here, let me turn that right there. Here we go. As you can see, guys, right there, that one's smooth and smooth right there. So as you can see, that's how they're supposed to open up. Unlike this one, I have to do a workout just to open it up. All right, guys, I didn't get to the scooter stuff today. I'm gonna do that later on, but I just want to get this taken care of because it's been so long. Like I said, 18 plus years since I've done this, and I wanted to get it done. All right, guys, I'll bring y'all back whenever I do the scooter stuff next time. As long as nobody's out here in the garage with me. Talk to you later. Remember, life's a journey. Ride that tasty wave. All right, guys, we're out here for day number 2 and working on the box and getting it done. All I have to do today is this top drawer here. Everything else is sliding nice and smooth like it's supposed to the next day. So that is a huge plus, y'all. I'm extremely happy with it. So that was a lot of work. It was about 4 hours of taking everything out and oiling the slides. But as you can see, this one here is still the crazy horse of them all. So we'll actually get that one done today. I'm gonna take everything out of that drawer, put it on the floor, because that's gonna be a heavy drawer, especially as long as it is and as wide as it is. So I want to make it as easy as possible without having any slippage going on, because I don't want to hurt myself. But yeah, let's knock this out. So then as soon as this drawer is done, I can get the e-scooter stuff and e-bike stuff, all the brake rotors and brake pads, everything that I have except for the chargers. The chargers will stay inside because I don't want them being outside here with the weather and anything happening to those, because I just want nothing to happen to those chargers. And then after all that, we'll go for a ride because I got to get the Daytona Hooga down to chilling percentage, so that way next 2 weeks I can ride the ONYX. So yeah, 2 weeks on the Wolf King, then it was 2 weeks. This is the second week on the Daytona Hooga, and it'll be 2 weeks on the ONYX. Trying to, like I said last video, I'm trying to spread all kinds of love to these bad boys. So yeah, let's get this taken care of. Then we will go for a ride to relax and chill before the weather gets bad. And that's supposed to rain tomorrow, tonight, this evening. Tomorrow, Monday's clear. I don't know what's going on the rest of the time, but that's what's happening so far. All right, guys, let's get this bad boy taken care of. I do want to tell y'all, every morning I'm on the mission to get below 200 again. My goal is 185, 180. That's what that's whenever I was my strongest. Even when I was trying for qualifying for Team USA, I was almost there. I was around 190 for qualifying for Team USA cycling team. So now I definitely want to get back to when I was in high school, 180, 185. That's when I was my strongest. So therefore, I want to get back to that weight, because then it was also, being that light as well helps out with my leg. Doesn't add much pressure, not too much weight on my knee, and also helps out with the scooters as well. So the main thing is I care less. Hang on. Main thing is I care less about the scooters and stuff. I care about the weight on my leg, because the lighter I am, the better I feel. So, but I want to tell you this: every morning when I started my Team USA cycling journey, I started out on a hand cycle, which means I pedal with my arms. Well, since I haven't been riding my stand-up bikes where I pedal my legs, I've been back to my hand cycle for the past, I don't know, maybe I'd say we'll go with 6 months, maybe a little longer, but I'd say we'll go with 6 months. I started out at like 233. As of today, when I weighed in at 205. The journey is going perfectly fine, like exactly how I expected it to go, because I knew it wasn't gonna be one of those journeys where you hop on the bike, lose tons of weight, and then you're done. No, I was up to 233, so therefore I knew it was gonna be some time. So I knew it was going to have to be an enjoyable journey, nothing that I'm going to be stressing out over. But within those times I've been doing it, I've been drinking something called LMNT, which is a salt additive. So for my sodium intake, since I sweat a lot when I ride, I sweat a lot, period. So I've been taking LMNT. Doesn't come with this awesome jug, but this is what I put in. I use a Nalgene, it's a liter size Nalgene. So that's what I've been putting it in every morning when I do my rides. I drink one. And then after my rides, I'll drink another one. This one has caffeine in it. This is the new one, the salt lemon iced tea, I want to say, or salt iced tea. Can't remember what it's called, I apologize. But it's a new one that just came out. They also have one that's pink lemonade that just came out. That's phenomenal. I use that during my actual ride because my pre-workout that I take is a pink lemonade. So that kind of pairs well with it. And then this one, so it gives me, so I don't get kind of like sluggish in the daytime. I would go with the iced tea because it has 50 milligrams of caffeine in it to kind of keep my levels up and not get kind of sluggish. If you go down in the description, I'll put it down here in the bottom. Use that tag there, and when you order a box, you get a free sample pack of every flavor that they have, so that way you know what to order next time. Usually I've been drinking before, the one that came out before, the two that just came out, the pink lemonade salt and then the iced tea salt. Before that was lemonade salt. That one's awesome. That's what I usually drink as well. Raspberry salt's good. Watermelon salt's good. They're all really, really good. There's a few that I don't like, and I can't recall what they are. I think it was the plain one that has no flavor to it whatsoever. But anyways, they're all good. Buy a box. You'll get a sample pack of everything so you know what to order next time. Go right down here at the bottom. That's my link to get there. And then, like I said, LMNT. Excellent for rehydration, especially if you're working out in day-to-day life. I will say I started taking it because in my good foot that I have, the only foot that I have, I always got like this cramp in the arch of my foot and in my toe, and I'd taken other salt additives before, and nothing really seemed to help. But when I started taking these, I no longer get those cramps in my foot anymore. I've stuck with it. I've stayed with it. I haven't gone to anything else since I've gone to LMNT. I want to intend on staying with it because, like I said, those cramps in my foot really, really hurt. And like I said, it was excruciating pain sometimes, but like since I've been taking this stuff, been all clear. All right, guys, I'm gonna get back to doing this box, so let's get back into it, guys. All right, guys, all right, let's see here. Bring it all over here, show what the inside of the box looks like now. So as you can see, got it all cleaned out now, and then all the tools that I had in there are right there in the little corner box, right, the corner square right there. That looks really good to me. I like seeing that on the floor, actually, to be honest with you, and actually in the box, because I actually see how many tools I have in there. I can consolidate that big time. I can actually put all that on one side of the drawer, and a lot of my PEV stuff on another side right here. And then if I need to, I can still consolidate my electrical drawer, electrical/body work drawer, and then if I need to, go down that bottom drawer and consolidate it as well. I don't really think I need to though. I think I can get everything inside this drawer here because that's not a lot of stuff. That's all just wrenches, sockets, cheetah bars, my manual for my Dodge. Yeah, so it's gonna be a lot of small stuff that I can deal with. What we're gonna do now, I keep saying so, I'm trying to get away from that, y'all. I apologize. I think that's my go-to word when I'm switching out things to say. Anyways, I'm gonna get this taken care of. I'm gonna pull the drawer out. And then once I get the drawer out, I'll bring it back, oil it up, and then, oh wow, okay, I didn't know that. That's interesting. Yeah, this one here, didn't know that before. There's actually two slides on this one. There's an upper and a lower slide on both sides, so there's total 4 clips I gotta undo. This should be interesting. I might have to just go ahead and record this just to show y'all. Let me see how much percentage is left. 25%. I might be able to do it. Let's check it out, y'all. Put that up. This one goes down. Okay. Let's see here, y'all. Baby Groot, no. Baby Groot, no. All right, y'all. I'll bring y'all back for this. All right. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's not as heavy as I thought it was, y'all. So that's a good thing. So going back in won't be that hard. The double clamps made it a little difficult, but it still wasn't as bad as I was thinking it was going to be. These guys need to be oiled up so they're serious. I'll bring y'all back whenever I get everything oiled up, back in, and then whenever I bring everything out to go into the drawers after I consolidate stuff. But till then, I'll bring y'all back after a while. I don't want to keep y'all around keeping this stuff. There's no reason to watch this. Y'all saw this yesterday. So I'll bring y'all back in a second. Gotta tell this. So basically, since I've been cleaning this out, I bought this box used whenever I bought it. It was at a better deal. It was brand spanking new still. But I'm starting to find, like I said, I've never cleaned the railing. This is the first time I've done it since I've owned this box. I've noticed every single drawer railing seems to have, I want to say the guy that had this before me was probably a body mechanic, because there's a lot of weird stuff that I'm finding inside the actual rail itself. Let me see if I can pull some up for y'all. Let me see here. So basically what I'm finding is, I don't know what it is. It feels like a plastic, but it's that stuff right there. Like I said, I don't know what it is, but it feels plasticky, like a body, not plasticky, but like a Bondo for when you do body work on a car. It feels like that, real like that, and it's kind of brittle still. So I'm gonna come back and tell you all that. So all right, guys, I'm gonna finish this drawer up, and I'll bring y'all back for the rest. All right, guys, as promised, I'm gonna bring y'all back for this right here. And now she's moving like she should, like butter. So now I want to put everything inside of it, and then I'll go inside and get the PEV stuff to put everything inside. All right, guys, the batteries on the mic system and on the GoPro are super extremely dangerously low right now. So I wanted to bring y'all back to show y'all what I did. So my top drawer, we got the mirrors, the extra screen that I have for the Wolf King GT Pro, extra pedals. That's it for this drawer. Then I go down to the electrical drawer right here. That's got all my suspension, extra suspension kits right there. Wait, extra suspension kits right there. Brake rotors, extra brake levers for the Wolf. This is all Wolf King stuff, by the way. Valve stems, fuses, brake pads. So a few extra things right there, guys. All the stuff that I was needing to get out of the house and into the toolbox is finally in the toolbox. That's gonna conclude today on the toolbox stuff and everything like that. Here later on, we're gonna go for a ride. I may break this into a different video. Yeah, I'll break the ride into a separate video because I don't want to cram it all together because it's going to be a long video, and I don't want to do that because I'll get bored just editing it. I'm going to take, this is it for right now. This is all this going to be done. The toolbox finally, look at that, y'all. It slides like it's supposed to instead of me having to muscle it out. But no, it's done. We're rocking and rolling. I got my oiled up here in my red Loctite. In my brake fluid right there. So we've got everything outside, out here in the garage where it belongs. But yeah, guys, that's going to conclude this for right now. Remember, life's a journey. Ride that tasty wave.